I doubt if he'll be able to get up from there. Oh, down goes Ruddock. Here goes Ruddock again.
I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
Ini adalah kisah tentang dua sahabat yang harus berseberangan jalan untuk mempertahankan dan merebut gelar juara dunia.
If there was one guy to beat Mike Tyson, it was Frank Bruno, because he had the stature, the strength, and the power. It's all about the will to win.
Tentang dua jiwa yang jatuh, bangun, dan kembali bertarung demi membuktikan diri.
And rock him to sleep. I hope Don King's got room in his lap. See myself knocking out Mike Tyson spectacularly.
And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, how dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills. They're just as good as dead.
Hook or crook, I'm going to win and I'm going to knock him out, you know what I mean? And boy, he'll have to kill me to beat me that night, man. He'll have to murder me. I'm telling you, he'll have to kill me.
Tapi sebelum masuk ke kisah epik ini, rentangkan ketiak Anda dan sebarkan aromanya ke seluruh penjuru dunia. Serta subrek dan viralkan video ini supaya Mimin gak ngutang Rexona lagi di Indomaret. Kita akan memutar waktu kembali ke saat di mana Raja Dangdut masih menguasai dunia. Maaf, maksud Mimin ke tahun 80-an, di mana dunia tinju belum pernah melihat fenomena seperti ini sebelumnya. Ketika seorang anak jalanan bangkit dan menjadi gladiator yang menguasai panggung tinju dunia. Bahkan sejak awal karir amatirnya, ia sudah menumbangkan sederetan lawan di awal-awal ronde pertama. Di usia 20-an tahun, ia sudah seperti badai yang menyapu semua petinju yang berdiri di hadapannya.
Mercedes already in trouble. He is going down. Is he? These big swinging hooks to the body. Impressive professional debut, and that's not a bad start, is it? This isn't going to go too long. The referee humanely has seen enough. Early in the fourth, can Tyson finish this? I think so. That's enough. One formidable young man, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson bukan hanya petinju. Dia adalah binatang buas yang menelan lawannya hidup-hidup dan mempertahankan gelar juara dunia melalui 9 pertarungan selama 3 tahun berturut-turut. Sedangkan di seberang lautan, Frank Bruno diam-diam meniti jalannya dengan cara berbeda. Ia adalah seorang pekerja keras berjiwa besar, sosok petarung dengan fisik tidak biasa yang lebih terlihat seperti robot penghancur daripada petinju. Sebagai catatan, dari 32 pertarungannya di atas ring, 31 diantaranya diselesaikan dengan cara KO.
Just a touch could floor your eye or anybody else that's around. Ever wonder why you can hit people so hard? You seem to have a gift for it.
If you want something in life and you want to be something in life, you just work and go for it, as they say in America. Just go for it.
Dengan berbagai skandal yang menerpa Mike Tyson di puncak karirnya, Bruno meyakinkan dunia bahwa ia bisa mematahkan mitos tak terkalahkan dari si leher besi.
I feel confident about going in with the guy. He's just a human being like you. He's a human being. He wears shoes, he wears socks. And as I say, you keep on repeating, I've been in with him and I know him. And I'm not going to get into that sort of like bandwagon like, oh, Tyson this, Iron Mike this, Iron that. You don't realise that the guy had a car crash, he damaged his hand, he broke up with his wife. All his mind is not on the game, on this fight. His mind not conditioned for this fight. And I was confident before all this happened. And I think this is a big time to beat on Mike Tyson, Harry. You know, I really do believe so.
Mike Tyson tumbuh di Brownsville, lingkungan keras yang memaksanya bertarung. Bahkan sebelum ia tahu apa arti kata itu, hidupnya adalah pertarungan. Dari jalanan ke pusat pelatihan Kasdi Emato, Kaslah yang menyalakan api dalam dirinya dan mengajarinya bagaimana menjadikan amarah sebagai senjata.
I never think of him as black or white or colored or whatever. To me, he's my boy. He's with me. And I think the same thing applies to everybody in the house who lives with him.
Throw some damn off. Get over there, Mo.
My job is to take the spark and fan it.
That's it. See, ain't no ways when it's in that, right?
When
it starts to become a little flame, I feed it. And I feed the fire until it becomes a roaring blaze.
Customato died on November 4th.
Half mad and half blind, and had a head full of incredible knowledge, and had this impact on every fighter that he had ever trained.
Selepas kematian Cass, imbas ketenaran justru berdampak negatif terhadap kepribadian Tyson.
I didn't know what to do with my life. I was very scared. I felt very vulnerable. I just felt naked to the world.
Kian hari, kian banyak berita yang memuat skandal tentang dirinya. Akibatnya, dalam sekejap, citra Tyson sebagai Lamborghini berubah menjadi Honda Beat alias pahlawan menjadi penjahat di mata masyarakat. Kendati demikian, bukannya meredup, Tyson malah semakin menjadi-jadi. Sementara itu di London, Inggris punya harapan besar. Frank Bruno, petarung dengan kesopanan ala bangsawan yang merangkak dari kalangan kelas bawah. Ia mengguncang dunia bukan dengan amarah, tapi dengan disiplin dan keberanian. Mike Tyson dan Frank Bruno bertatap muka untuk pertama kalinya saat keduanya menghadiri sebuah acara di pertengahan tahun 1987. Saat itu Mike dan Bruno adalah yang terbaik dari negeri mereka masing-masing. Bedanya, jika di Amerika Mike mendapat banyak kebencian, di Inggris Bruno justru sangat dicintai. Namun tidak ada kebencian di antara mereka, tidak ada ejekan. Kala itu, mereka hanyalah dua pria yang akhirnya menemukan persaudaraan melalui rasa hormat. Sejak saat itulah, persahabatan antar keduanya pun mulai terjalin. Namun, semua itu tak berlangsung lama, karena dunia yang kejam selalu punya cara untuk mempertemukan dua petarung terbaik. Di malam yang panas pada tahun 1989, dua orang yang sebelumnya bersahabat akhirnya menjadi musuh bebuyutan di atas ring. Terlepas dari semua perkataan Bruno dan Tyson sebelum laga puncak ini, pertarungan bisa saja berakhir di ronde-ronde awal.
And I'd have to agree. Let's see how quick he starts. Bruno tries to keep him off. Bruno showing that he's not afraid, hanging on. Bruno's already tagged with the right hand. And there goes Bruno.
Begitu bel berbunyi, Tyson menerjang seperti binatang buas. Akibatnya, ikon Inggris itu pun jatuh ke lantai kanvas. Tapi Bruno tak menyerah begitu saja. Ia berdiri menahan badai dan melangkah ke depan. Dan sesuatu yang tak disangka akhirnya terjadi.
Tyson gets nailed with a left hook. Tyson looks wobbly as he attacks Bruno. Bruno continues to throw.
Pukulan kiri dari Bruno berhasil membuat Tyson goyah. Sesuatu yang pada saat itu tak bisa dilakukan oleh siapapun.
Nobody has hurt Mike Tyson before, but
Bruno has all the pride of England standing for him. He gets tagged again by a right hand. He's trying to hang on to Mike and hit. He lunges for the challenger inside of
Bruno stopping all punches.
Tyson trying to fight back. That's the first time I've seen Tyson staggered. A bell ends, round number 1, and the crowd loves it.
Untungnya, bagi Tyson saat itu bel istirahat berhasil menyelamatkannya. Tapi Tyson bukan manusia biasa. Ia adalah hewan buas yang semakin berbahaya ketika terluka.
He's like a wild man in round 2.
good left hook from Bruno again.
Behind the head of Mike Tyson. Left hook to the body. Tyson attacks with a left of his own. Right hand catches Bruno. Left hook. Bruno looks ready to go.
Namun di ronde selanjutnya, Tyson membuat Bruno kelelahan dan mulai membalikkan keadaan.
Hang on. Bruno is caught by a right hand and a left hook. Bruno comes back and catches Tyson. Gets Tyson with a left hook. Come on, punch it out.
Di ronde kelima, Tyson mendapat bisikan untuk mengakhiri pertarungan.
8,000 to 9,000 in there. Bruno was caught that time, and Tyson knows it. Tyson trying to attack now to finish him off.
Dan benar saja, si raksasa Inggris saat itu sudah tak mampu bertahan.
Tyson gives him room to come off the ropes. Scores with the uppercut. Lands a big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go. He hits him with the right hand. Bruno trying to hang on as best he can. He's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele has moved in and has stopped the fight. It's all over. Michael Tyson wins on a 5th round TKO.
Dan di akhir ronde kombinasi hook, sang raja berhasil mengubur mimpi Frank Bruno untuk menjadi juara dunia. Tyson menang dengan TKO. Tapi malam itu Frank Bruno memenangkan hati penonton. Melalui pertandingan ini, dunia melihat bahwa keberanian bisa bertahan bahkan di hadapan ketakutan terbesar. Selama sesi wawancaranya, Iron Mike menunjukkan rasa hormat pada lawannya, tapi seperti biasa, dengan tidak lupa memberi pujian pada dirinya sendiri.
Another notch. Is this harder than you anticipated? No, not at all, because I knew that he was going to come up, he was talking. And the way he was talking, I knew he was hyped. He was ready to go. And I knew I was the best fighter in the world. And I'm just convinced, you know what I mean? These fellas, how dare them challenge me with their somewhat primitive skills. They're just as good as dead. I knew that he was going to be tough because I knew he read the papers and he was so psyched out. And as he said, this is a peak time to beat Mike Tyson. And I knew he had that in his mind. I knew he was serious.
Namun setelah malam itu, hidup Tyson mulai runtuh. Uang, ketenaran, dan dunia terus menekan, memudarkan sosok tangguhnya dari permukaan. Bahkan kekalahannya dari Buster Douglas menggemparkan dunia tinju.
Tyson is having his problems. Oh, and Douglas there really looking to explode the right hand. But look at that right uppercut. And Tyson is down. Tyson is down for the first time in his career. And the heavyweight champion of the world.
Buster Douglas berhasil memutuskan mitos tak terkalahkan dari sang raja muda. Buntutnya, ia kehilangan arah, kehilangan kontrol, dan akhirnya kehilangan kebebasan selama 4 tahun.
Do you have a problem? I'm calling to report a rape.
And the main news again. In America, the boxer Mike Tyson has been found guilty of raping a beauty pageant contestant.
Tyson might have been out of the way, but Frank still faced a huge uphill struggle. He had to start to work his way up from the bottom, but all the time he was thinking, I can still climb the mountain.
Sementara itu, di permukaan, Bruno terus berjuang melalui berbagai pertarungan besar. Meskipun dokter sudah melarangnya bertarung akibat diagnosa gangguan kornea mata yang mengganggu penglihatannya, ia bangkit dan tak pernah menyerah.
Frank knew the risks. He knew that things could go horribly wrong, but it was a part of the challenge that he accepted.
Left hand, and I think that will put everything beyond any possible doubt.
Hingga pada tahun 1995, untuk kedua kalinya Bruno kembali ke puncak dengan menantang pemegang sabuk juara dunia kelas berat yang saat itu dipegang oleh Oliver McCall.
That's a tremendous right uppercut by Bruno. A very good left hook from Bruno too. Oh, that's encouraging for Bruno. That rocked McCall back. Bruno deserves our title, but if it was a popularity contest, he'd have won it years ago. The bell's going to go any second. Bruno must be a mile ahead on point, and he must have been the world heavyweight champion with that final bell.
Pada malam inilah seluruh Inggris akhirnya berbahagia. Frank Bruno berhasil merebut gelar juara dunia dari Oliver McCall. Setelah jatuh bangun perjuangan panjang, The Gentle Giant mendapatkan mahkotanya sendiri. Sesampainya di rumah, Bruno diarak bak pahlawan kemenangan yang baru saja kembali dari medan pertempuran. Wajahnya menghiasi berbagai acara talk show sampai iklan saus makanan Inggris. Tapi kebahagiaan itu tak berlangsung lama karena dari balik bayang-bayang, badai lama sedang bersiap untuk kembali. Binatang buas telah bebas dari penjaranya dan kembali sebagai orang yang berbeda, lebih lapar, lebih alim, dan lebih berbahaya dari sebelumnya.
There's been a lot of speculation about my plan, and here they are. I will fight again. May Allah bless you all. Thank you. Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Watch me fight Peter McNeely on Cock Cable.
Ia bahkan menghancurkan Peter McNeely tanpa hambatan yang berarti. Di titik ini, setiap pertandingan yang dilalui Tyson semakin menarik perhatian dari seluruh dunia. Perlahan tapi pasti, Tyson merangkak dari bawah untuk kembali ke puncak dunia. Pertama-tama dengan menghancurkan Peter McNeely dan para petarung di belakangnya. Tapi semuanya terasa belum lengkap karena Iron Mike belum merebut kembali gelar juara dunia kelas berat yang saat itu dipegang oleh Frank Bruno.
People talking about Tyson as if he was King Kong. I'm not running down Tyson now as he's got beaten or anything, but no one's King Kong. Nobody's invincible.
Kini posisi menjadi terbalik. Bruno adalah sang juara bertahan dan Iron Mike maju sebagai penantang.
7 years ago, Mike was the undisputed champion of the world. He took on Frank Bruno from England. He beat Frank Bruno in 5 rounds. And now 7 years later, as the world turns, Frank Bruno is the champion of the world. Mike is the challenger. And all the unanswered questions will be answered on Saturday night.
Jika tensi pertemuan pertama antar dua mantan sahabat ini cenderung ringan, dalam pertemuan kedua ini, kini semua menjadi lebih panas. Duanya tak lagi menyembunyikan perasaan negatif antara satu sama lain di hadapan media.
And to beat him, knock him out, and wipe him off the map, you know what I mean? It goes down in history.
It's interesting that Mr. Bruno talking very brave and courageous, but we'll see.
You want me to kiss him, do you?
I mean, I used to see him laughing. I'll be in tremendous shape. I'll be in tremendous focus, and I'm gonna be throwing punches of bad intention.
Seperti pertarungan pertama mereka, kali ini publik masih mengidolakan Bruno.
Bruno's overcome too long. Glenn, still Bruno for you.
I still think he can do it.
Pada Maret 1996, saat keduanya akhirnya kembali bertemu di atas ring. Bruno memang terlihat menjanjikan, namun sejak ronde pertama, Tyson menekan tanpa henti. Setiap pukulan seperti beat bermesin jet yang melaju menghapus masa lalu. Bruno tetap bertahan, namun Tyson tahu. Ia mengarahkan sebagian besar pukulannya pada bagian mata Bruno yang sudah terganggu. Dan hasilnya, Gladiator berhasil merobek pelipis mata sang Titan. Di ronde selanjutnya, Bruno berusaha memberikan perlawanan, tapi tubuhnya sudah tak mau bekerja sama. Bruno mencoba bertahan, tapi tubuhnya sudah lelah. Di ronde ketiga, wasit menghentikan pertarungan dan Tyson kembali menjadi juara dunia. Bagi Tyson, ini adalah momen penebusan. Sementara bagi Bruno, ini merupakan akhir perjalanan.
Too much for Bruno. His reign is over after 6.5 months.
Setelah malam itu, ia tak pernah naik ring lagi. Kali ini pukulan Tyson lagi-lagi membuatnya hampir buta.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming. Just here to say that I'm officially retired and any questions you want to ask.
Dan Iron Mike terus melanjutkan karirnya dengan berbagai rentetan kehebohan di media.
Come in and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy, you faggot, you can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch.
Di sisi lain, menurut penuturan orang-orang terdekatnya, Bruno berjuang melawan depresi berat dan keluar masuk rumah sakit jiwa akibat keruntuhan karirnya.
Tyson was the one that my dad lost to twice. He's always going to be his demon. He was the reason for his career ending. That must have been tough.
Waktu pun berlalu. 24 tahun kemudian, luka hidup kedua petarung telah sembuh. Dan dua legenda itu akhirnya berbicara. Bukan sebagai musuh, tapi sebagai saudara seperjuangan.
How you doing, brother? Very good, man. Went through a bit rocky here and there. You still got a lot of people that love you and respect you, you know what I mean? They follow you and worship you, you know what I mean?
Don't you think, like, wow, this is what I brought this to my life. You're Frank freaking Bruno, you know?
You're Mike Tyson.
Mereka bukan lagi rival. Mereka adalah dua jiwa yang sama-sama bertarung melawan masa lalu, sekaligus melawan kobaran api dalam diri mereka sendiri. Dua pria, dua jalan, dalam satu rasa hormat yang abadi.